How is it going, guys? Welcome back to another Skyrim video. This is going to be another one of my money making videos, and this is one that was actually recommended to me by I think 2 different people on 2 different occasions, and I wanted to make this video for a while, but I decided why not. Now is a better time than any. This is how you can make thousands of bucks very quickly, and also at the same time make progression towards the Thieves Guild. So this is actually really great because you can do this at any stage in the game, and it takes very little effort, you know, like the most effective money making strategies like alchemy kind of take quite a bit of knowledge and skill, and you have to use your brain, and no one wants to use their brain, okay? So this is a very brainless way of making thousands of bucks really easily. So you're gonna want to talk to Delvin Mallory and tell him that you heard him offering extra work. So he's gonna offer you one of 3 missions: Bedum Fishing and Number. So I love Bedlam out of Delvin's 3. The reason is because he basically tells you to go to a specific city and just take 500 bucks worth of items. So that's like very easy money, because you even get to keep the items. You can sell them to Tanelia. Not only do you get money from completing this quest, but you also get money from stealing the item. And then at the same time, you can double up and go to Vex. If you ask her the same question, she has heist, sweep, shill, and burglary job. Now, out of all of these, I wouldn't necessarily say any which one is more profitable or better necessarily than the other one. But I'm feeling like a burglary. So for the burglary one, you basically just go into a specific house and pick out one specific item that she's told you about, and then you can complete that. So I gotta go to Solitude and Markar. I'm also gonna kind of be timing this, I think, just for, you know, to really put into perspective how easy this is. It's even better actually when you get missions that are directly here in Riften. So let's do the Solitude one first, just because it's a bit more straightforward, you know. The Markarth one is a bit more interpretive. So I think this is the house it wants me to break into. I could wait for nighttime, but I think I can get away with it. It's Yvette Sand's house. There's a lot of people walking around. I think once he stops looking, okay. The reason I don't want to do it at nighttime is because then you have to deal with people being asleep inside the home. So it goes a bit more smoothly if you do it when no one's home. So here it is, that's the item. And now we've got to give it back to Vex. But first we're gonna go to Markarth. Alright, so I made it to Markar, and for most of these cities, I'm gonna give you a cheat code. When it comes to stealing 500 bucks worth of stuff in each city, the 2 spaces you want to hit up that usually have lots of money is the town alchemy shop, and beyond that, unless you're in like Falkreath or something, then the keep doesn't usually have much because it's kind of just a longhouse. 500 bucks. Also, pickpocketing, it does actually count. So, okay, we're gonna quick save. That's 150. That's 50. So, 200. 300. 350. Plus 250. Okay, that's good. So, I literally took like 5 potions. Less than 5 potions, I think. And that was it. And so now we're already gonna be heading back to Riften. The most prominent flaw of this strategy is the repetitiveness. I mean, let's be honest. Most money-making strategies in any video game are gonna end up being repetitive because you're doing the same thing over and over again. But for something like this, there's at least quite a bit of variety, you know. You're going to different cities, different houses, taking different things, so it's not quite as redundant. Alright, let's talk to Delvin Mallory. 500 bucks, and now Vex, another 500. So that's 1,000 bucks, plus we can sell some things to Tanelia. So let's see, I think we took one of those, that's an extra 100, an extra 50. An extra 26. I think right now we are at about 200 profit from the potions. 270 and about, we'll say about 300 bucks. So that is a great way of making 1,300 bucks in literally 7 minutes. I've been recording for 7 minutes and I made that much money, and not including my like 1.5 minute intro. But just to prove this method, let's do it one more time, just to remove any luck. Take another Bedlam, and for Vex, let's do a sweep. Okay, so we gotta go to Windhelm and take 3 items from the Shadow Shield home, and then 500 goods in Solitude. Man, we're really robbing Solitude today, huh? Now, the great thing about robbing Solitude is, without a shadow of a doubt, that city is the richest in Skyrim. So, okay, I think this is also a good time to mention, It is easy to get carried away doing this method, doing the Bedlam method, and just rob literally everything of any value in a city. You absolutely do not want to do that, because then it basically makes every future Bedlam mission like impossible, as you just can't get 500 bucks worth of stuff very easily, or even at all if you really rob it that thoroughly. So make sure that you really only rob about 500 to maybe 700 bucks if you really want to get stingy with it, so that you can keep earning the extra, profit from the Bedlam. So it is nighttime, so they are going to be home, but I think I'm level like 40, I think level 60 on this account, so I should be able to just sneak around and take these 3 items. They are usually very distinct items too, like the gold jeweled things, so it's usually very obvious what you have to take. Alright, and now we can just leave. What the heck? Oh my god, she's dead? Oh, I think she committed suicide. Oh, yeah, because I think I oops. Yeah, I forgot I did that on this playthrough. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, well now let's just go straight to the blue palace. I know exactly what I want to take. So 500 bucks. Let's think about this logistically. Alright, let's go to Elisif's room. If she doesn't have 500 bucks worth of shit, there's no way she can be High Queen. Is this her room? I don't know if it is. Oh, well, here we go. 360 and okay. Like, and the fact is, though, that combination of those 3 potions is a very common combination you see scattered around as decoration in Solids, which is again why I say it's so extremely easy to rob that city. Because I would honestly wager they have close to 50,000 bucks worth of shit in that city that you can take. Alright, so let's talk to Mallory. I guess we'll do Vex. That's another 500. And then we talk to Mallory. That's an extra 500. And I think we stole, what, literally 3 potions. That's an extra 120, an extra 30, and an extra 140. So I'm pretty sure we've made 2,000 bucks directly from doing the missions, plus about an extra 500 or 600 from Tanelia. So what is that? Literally 12 minutes is what OBS is telling me. We're literally 5 seconds away from being 12 minutes, and I've made 2,000 bucks. 2,500 bucks. Well, on this account, 2,000 bucks is kind of nothing, but if you do that 6 times, so we were able to do this 2 times in 10 minutes, so if that means you can do it 12 times in 1 hour. So roughly speaking, you could make about 12 to 13,000 bucks every hour you do this. Now granted, honestly, I would really argue that this rivals most money-making methods in Skyrim. In fact, this might be one of the best if you completely disclude, like, dungeon crawling. Because, Skyrim money isn't super hard to come by. If you just do dungeon crawling quests, you can get it pretty easily. But even, like, if you include, like, alchemy, you have to not only have hours of knowledge, you also have to know where to get specific ingredients, how to get specific amounts of them, like large quantities. And you usually have to get like 3 different types, right? And God forbid if you do the alchemy vendor method, where you just reset an alchemy merchant's inventory a million times. Like, you're not gonna get anywhere near 12,000 bucks an hour. But with this method, that is quite easy. You could even do a little bit better if you're really fast. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. That is one of my favorite ways of making money in the game. So make sure you guys drop a like and a sub. Consider becoming a channel member as always for just $2.99 a month. It supports me greatly and it's completely optional. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next video and peace out.